This is Sergeant Beltfed, and we're playing some World of Warships. We are doing some more testing on the Graf Zeppelin. And here we go. I'm in the Graf Zeppelin, facing a Shokaku. We're top tier. That's a rare thing. I'm used to it. We've got some fairly heavy AA. They've got some fairly heavy AA. There's some ships in there that are probably easily strikeable. Fair number of destroyers per side. Pretty balanced match. Cruisers are a little thin, but oh well.
Die Schlacht beginnt.
So let's get the show on the road. We're going to go hang out underneath A. At least that's the plan. Same loadout as before. One huge squadron of fighters. 2 5-plane flights of torpedo bombers. And a massive flight of dive bombers. These are standard torpedoes and high explosive bombs. I don't like the idea of not being able to hit destroyers. And the armor-piercing bombs, I'd like to know that my weapons work. I don't like the idea of running across a cruiser, and especially a lower tier cruiser, dropping a whole bunch of armor-piercing bombs on them, watch them go straight through them, and do nothing. Gonna go scout the A point. Looks like the team is going D. Kind of strange. Oh well. Looks like the North Carolina is finally getting underway. The Fiji has not. Loyang's like skirting A. My fighters are getting shot at. They haven't seen anything. There's the Sims. A couple of cruisers behind them. One of them, I believe, is a Charles Martel. There's a Kagero in there. Well, I'm not going to scout D. I'm going to get the dive bombers over. Oh, and yep, there's the Atlanta in there. I don't really like my odds over here, but let's go kill a destroyer, hopefully, and get ourselves destroyer superiority. AT dive bombers, love it. Drop close. Atlanta's got its defensive fire up. We're hurling torpedoes everywhere. And we bagged ourselves the boogie.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer versenkt.
Of course, the Bayern made the Flint explode. Flint's remarking that his ship is paper thin. Yes, it is indeed made out of cardboard. Fighters coming down the side of the map. And torpedo bombers. Really? Let's turn this show around. Yeah, really? You're going to snipe a tier 8 carrier. Okay, now we know what kind of special player I'm fighting. Well, let's start eating his air wing. Cap points are even. Other teams will. Well, points are very even. Like cruiser and destroyer down on each side. Let's start dogfighting the hard way. Oh well, might conserve a little ammo. I lost some fighters, but oh well, I can replace them. Like I say, it's really. That's amusing. Why did you stop strafing? Get a little bit of ammo left. It'll be a short strafe. There's our Fiji. I think that's a bot. And it's shooting that way. He's not moving. Awesome. Shot down another airplane. Out of ammo.
Flugabwehrmannschaften in voller Alarmbereitschaft.
Here's defensive fire. And we're going to start eating the airplanes. Back here with this cowardly North Carolina.
Torpedos auf Backbord!
One torpedo. That was an automatic drop, by the way.
Wir haben ein gegnerisches Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Well, I was going to be busy, so I just sent the bombers to go attack something. He's bringing his fighters down. He's at least smart enough not to overfly the mass that I'm overflying right now. I don't think this guy has a clue what he's doing. Because he's just going to go after my strike aircraft. And then he goes, oh look, I'm going to go take your fighter's head on. Do you know what a strafe is? Yeah, that is a massive flight of fighters, and I'm just going to strafe you head on and obliterate you. Well, this is a very, very special game.
Flugabwehrmannschaften in normaler Alarmbereitschaft.
The Lo Yang is in their deep backfield. I don't know if he's carrier hunting or that just is what happened. I've had those games where I wasn't actually planning on carrier hunting. Fiji still hasn't moved. But I've had games that I wasn't actually carrier hunting, but I ended up circumnavigating the map. I'm going to go scout for the New Orleans. Oh, get line of sight. And somebody really wants my attention. Or somebody's attention. Wants AA support. Well, my fighter's on the other side of the map. You really want my attention, okay? Well, I don't have any fighters over there, but I got 2 torpedo bombers and a flight of dive bombers. So let's just see if we can hop over that hill and kill whatever's there. Saw a Minsk hiding back there. He's trying to set fire to the Queen Elizabeth. Ah, Shokaku. There's his carrier, and he's launching airplanes. Well, let's have the dive bombers try to bomb this Minsk. And he detonated.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken.
Can I have that detonation back? I would have killed him anyways. Was that really needed? Hey, don't complain. You got free flags out of it. The dive bombers probably would have killed you anyways. There's the Shokaku. Doesn't even know what defensive fire is. And
Gegnerischer
he beat
Flugzeugträger
the world away.
zerstört.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
The Shokaku's last gasp did kill a Queen Elizabeth. This match is pretty much in hand. Let's just strafe and gobble up the
Unser
kills.
Sieg ist in Sicht.
Now the red team has figured out that the Loyang has circumnavigated the map. It is engaging them from behind. It's awesome. Well, once I got used to the torpedoes, they're not as hideous as I thought they were. They're not as reliable as I'd like, so I'm probably going to keep the. If it's still an option when the ship goes live, I'm probably going to keep the HE bombs. I see no function in the deep water torpedoes. They have an increased chance of flooding. When you're driving along and nuking stuff with torpedoes, causing a flood's pretty irrelevant because it won't cause any damage because they just tend to go away. Try to get our strike in on the Bayern. Bayern's going to eat a mass of torpedoes and cease to exist very quickly, and that's the end of him. Over 450,000 credits earned. Over 3,500 gross experience, 177 free experience. Only did 45,000 damage and change. But then again, I'm killing destroyers, so they don't have any hit points to give. 6 torpedo hits, 6 bomb hits, 33 airplanes shot down, 5 incapacitations, 4 ships sunk, started 2 fires, caused 2 floodings, and actually defended a flag. A whole bunch of missions and stuff just popped. Somehow came in top of the team. Somehow the Fiji that was AFK actually got points. I guess he moved and shot something. Didn't get a lot. They had an Amagi that was AFK the entire game. I think our Loyang actually sank him. The Shokaku came in way down at the bottom at 320 points. He managed to sink a ship. Shot down 3 airplanes. I'd expect a better showing out of a Shokaku than that. A Shokaku should be able to stomp me into the floor. But oh well, didn't happen. Excellent effort on our team. Gotta love it. Only engaged 4 targets, sank everything we engaged. Took out the Shokaku and 33 of his airplanes. Took out the Kagero early on in the match. Took out a Colorado. Only did 8,000 points of damage to him. That was an auto drop because, well, I was a little busy dodging a failed snipe attempt. Why you would do that at tier 8, I have no idea. And just hair over 2,000 damage to the Minsk that detonated. So congratulations on your flags. A detonation like that, kind of like getting a Citadel on a cruiser with 5 hit points. Can I get my money back on that Citadel? Over 44,000 damage and change. 6 bombs caused 16,000 damage, and 6 torpedoes caused 28,000 damage. 2 of the fire caused 309 damage, and the floodings were 2 for 216. We lost 4 fighters, 1 dive bomber, and 5 torpedo bombers. spotted for 40,000 damage, potentially took 34,900, caused 1 fire by spotting, spotted 5 warships, 6 squadrons, only spotted 3 torpedoes. Amazing. Got 5 defense points and captured nothing. Made 356,000 credits. Made in excess of 14,600 Commander's XP. Very profitable game, running a premium account. Now that I've played the ship a little more, I mind the torpedoes a little less. If they didn't have the wonky drop pattern, I'd consider taking the armor-piercing bombs, but I like the utility of having all of my weapons work on everything. I'm all about having reliable weapons. Watched some reviews and heard the complaints about the armor-piercing bombs. It's basically like walking up and pulling the lever on a slot machine. Some ships are hideously vulnerable to them. Sometimes RNG likes you or doesn't. I'm not all for that, but at least in this incarnation, I have a reliable version. The single large flight of fighters is a detriment. I'd rather have 2 smaller ones, but oh well, I could get used to it. It's like a more productive Lexington. This is sort of what the Lexington, I think, was supposed to be, but its dive bombers can't actually produce the damage. They're not reliable enough because of the larger drop circles. Oh well. Was a decent outing. And talk to you later.